Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome back to the Gimmick Infringement podcast. I am Brad Winchester, and with me, as always, is my tag team partner, Tyler McDowell Blanken. Tyler, it's day 2. I promise you we changed. It's day 2 of our naughty or nice list. Today, we're going to be talking about holiday traditions. I love the holidays. We moved out to Arizona from the Midwest, and we didn't get to bring a lot of our traditions with because we didn't bring a lot of our family with. And then we had a daughter. And since then, we've been trying to kind of create our own traditions. And one of my favorite things has been getting the yearly Christmas Lego set and adding it to the collection and putting it up in the hopes that Freya will want to do it with me. She does not currently want to do it with me. She just wants to play with it when it's done. But it is still something that we do along with a few other things. But I'm curious, what are your favorite traditions this time of year?
First, let me start by saying I'm very excited we're on day 2, by the way, particularly this topic. We had a strong day 1. We're back for day 2. We're so thankful you all are tapped in with us. By the way, let us know your family traditions.
Absolutely.
Let us know your favorite foods around the holidays. You can find us at GIPod19, gimmickinfringementpod.com. If you're watching us on YouTube, there is a comment section right below. Let us know your POV. We would love to hear it.
Oh, did you say let us know?
Let us know. Yay. In terms of family traditions, Brad.
Yeah, I deserve that. There's like hundreds of people switching to a different channel.
We don't, as a family, we don't watch Frozen. Maybe that's to come. Shout out to Freya. I was going to say,
not a great Christmas movie.
I love that for Freya, that she's not about the putting it all together. She just wants the end product.
Yeah.
Shout out Freya. I love that you all are working to create and continue to try to create those holiday traditions. The idea of being a parent, that seems like one of the coolest aspects of it, is creating those new traditions.
100%.
That being said, my family traditions, what did I grow up doing? Man, there's so much.
This could be an hour.
It could, but instead this will be 1 minute tops. There's gratitude particularly every Thanksgiving and every Christmas in particular, with so much of it being commercialized and about buying a bunch of stuff. My family has always really leaned into the gratitude component. Yeah, we can shop for each other. We can get, nice, thoughtful gifts. That's important. But it's also important to recognize and be grateful for all that we do have. And so much of that are not tangible goods, but it's people, it's health, so on and so forth. So there's always gratitude activities that my mom will put on the aforementioned dinner menu. Not only will include the menu, but it will include gratitude activity and our prompt. So maybe this is why I answered education. My mom kind of set the expectation.
Giving you quizzes.
We're going to have an exit ticket. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to get your food. You're going to get your mac and cheese, but you better be ready for that exit ticket, or else.
Yeah, it's dinner, but bell work.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I committed to 1 minute. There's gratitude, but then there's also Uno. My family is known for being into Uno. We love Monopoly. Cornhole has been a new activity we've adopted over the years. So it's really
out here. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really all of that combined. Then, of course, Christmas Day, you have NBA games from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. My parents, notably, I'm really putting my mom over on this holiday.
Yes, you are. And you should.
Shout out to you, Mom, as I should. It's her birthday every Christmas Eve.
It's coming up.
That's how that works. Yeah. We watch NBA, and the Knicks are usually on. Her beloved New York Knicks are usually the first game at, say, 10 a.m. And then my beloved Phoenix Suns. We got Penny Hardaway in the background on YouTube here. Suns fan for a long time, not a bandwagon jumper. The Suns are usually part of the nightcap. So there's also basketball interwoven within our day as well. That was longer than a minute, Brad Winchester. Those are the family traditions here in Glendale. How about yourself? What are we doing out in Marana?
Totally different growing up than being married. I'll say that, because once you're married, because you have your family traditions, and I did too. We would meet with my cousins. Shout out to Jeff and Chad, my Aunt Vicky and Uncle Bill, and we would meet at my grandparents' house, and we would do Christmas Eve over there, exchange some gifts, go to church. I loved going to church when I was in the choir. Hitting that Christmas service it's healing. That Christmas Eve service is absolutely healing. The lights are dim. There's candles. Everybody's singing. It's jubilant. It's celebratory. It's so wonderful. Haven't been to one out here in a while. It's been a while. The last one we went to was outdoors, and it was awesome. We all held candles and sang carols and stuff. It was great. Been thinking about that a lot lately. Maybe we go do that again. And I really enjoyed doing that. Christmas Day, my grandmother on my mom's side would come over. We'd open her gifts. We would celebrate with her. But much like you, the NBA would be on the background. If there's a football game on Christmas Eve, we'd always have some form of sports. Chad and I would go into the back bedroom and we would watch Star Wars. They'd have a Star Wars marathon on Christmas Eve over on TBS or TNT, one of the Turner networks. And we would just watch that in there until something we cared about appeared on the TV out there. And usually it was just, hey, get out here. It's time to eat. So that was always awesome too. And now it's multiple families, board games. To your point, we'd have games, trying to get that going. It's hard with a little kid. But we're gonna be doing that again this year with some more child friendly games. So really excited for that. I think it's important, to your point, to purposefully gather and spend that time with each other, because it's the whole meaning of it. It makes me angry to see all the Grinch merchandise in stores when it's like you missed the point of the story entirely. But whatever. Neither here nor there. Tyler, we got some naughty and nice list stuff to get into, so let's get into it. Poinsettias, the flower of Christmas. Naughty or nice?
Nice.
I'm gonna go easily. I'm gonna go naughty. I have a dog, and they are terribly dangerous and poisonous to dogs.
Wow. Yep. See, and I grew up with cats.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably kill a cat too.
Probably not ideal.
Yeah, experiment. See what happens.
I'm gonna go nice easily. Okay, wow. We disagree to start off this list. This is
I mean, like, who doesn't like looking at a poinsettia? They're awesome.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. They're my favorite flower probably out of all of them. I love looking at them, but I can't have them in the house because if the dog takes a bite, we're in the ER with the dog. So
we love.
I gotta go naughty because it's literally being naughty to my dog. All right, Tyler, yard decorations, the inflatable yard decorations, naughty or nice?
Nice. Now some really go overboard. There's definitely levels to inflatable decorations, the size, the volume.
Yes.
But overall, nice. To your point, Brad, it's not just about one-upping your neighbor down the street. It's really about embracing what the season means and being kind to thy neighbor. And I think a lot of us struggle with really adopting that philosophy the other 11 months of the year, particularly in the times we're living in as we round out 2024. But the spectacle of it all, the pomp and circumstance, what it should represent in terms of having this holiday spirit, I'm here for it. It makes my nice list. What say you?
I'm going to say same thing. I'm going to say nice. And I'm going to say it kind of depends on the yard. If you have like really classy lights up that are simple to kind of frame out your house and give it that glow, and then an 18-foot Santa in front of all of that, like we got to talk. If you're going to go gaudy, I feel like at Christmas, you got to go full gaudy or it doesn't work. If you go halfway, it looks terrible. So if you're going to be over the top with the inflatables, everything else also has to meet it. Otherwise it looks silly. Mistletoe, Tyler, naughty or nice? I know it can be a little naughty. That's for the YouTube experience.
Yeah, for the YouTube viewers. I'm gonna go nice for this one. I don't have any Hollywood picturesque epic mistletoe story. I'm here for how frequently it's used in Lifetime movies and TV shows, and so what it means for the holiday. I'm here for it. I have a lot of personal experience with mistletoe in my life, but I love what it represents and the memories I have watching the occasional Lifetime movie, Hallmark Jones, TV shows, Lizzie McGuire. It's meant something to me at various points in my life, particularly during my youth. Mistletoe, it makes my nice list. Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm going to say it's nice because it's hilarious. It's not the kissing part in the tradition.
I was going to say my only thought of mistletoe is you put it above you. It's probably
we do. It's just like when you go into the history of this thing, it's pretty dark and a little bleak. That. It's born out of love, but like mistletoe took out a Norse hero whose mother made him invulnerable to all the plants by speaking to all the plants except one. Didn't talk to mistletoe. and was killed by basically a mistletoe arrow to the heart. And mistletoe is in and of itself basically a fungus that kills trees. I find that hilarious that we hang it in our house and go, give us a smooch, like the infectious plant. Okay, Tyler, naughty or nice? Matching pajamas or pajamas, if you will.
I've evolved on this one. Maybe it's the holiday spirit that's hitting me. I'm going nice.
Me too. You know what? Call me a sucker for traditions. I like seeing it. I get that it can be annoying. I get that it looks like that really irritating family on a TV movie. And then I had a family, and I'm like, yeah, we got to get matching stuff. We got to. So I'm all the way on nice on this one. The next one, I had an experience with this yesterday. Very similar experience to this. Hay rides, Tyler. Naughty or nice?
Hay rides make my naughty list. I just think about what it could do to the fit, what it could do to my outfit. And maybe this is a lack of me having experience on hay rides, but I worry about am I going to get dust on my clothes? What's going to do to the kicks, Brad? I got to bring out the nice kicks for the holiday season. You never know who you may run into. I don't necessarily have an aversion to pollen or any allergies. I'm pretty fortunate, but I'd rather just walk or take a vehicle. But I understand why people like hay rides. I'm not mad at it. It's just not in my life. It's making my naughty list.
So the hay ride that I went on to is a hay ride. It's a trailer that looks like a hay ride pulled by essentially a not really a tractor going through streets. We went through Winter Haven.
Yeah, so we have that up here too. Yeah, we have that up here too. For kids, I love it. And if I'm chaperoning someone, okay. But for me, no. For the kids, yes. For me, naughty.
I got on it, and once many of you will identify with this, I have a feeling. Once I hit my 40s, it's like I can't sit sideways and drive forward and not feel like I'm gonna throw up or need to leave. And to your point with the fit, like we're all wearing these clothes, we thoughtfully put them together on the way out, and now everybody's sitting next to us that aren't matching our vibe, and we're gonna take these pictures with randos, and I'm all out on this hayride business. Naughty. Our next one, cookies that are Christmas only cookies, and I'm talking the cookies that you would never make otherwise. No other time of the year. Not at all. Like those little wreath cookies. If you haven't had them, then you don't know, but I've thoughts about those. Tyler, naughty or nice?
I may have to defer to you on this one. When you presented this as a topic of conversation, I thought about the Christmas cookies at Fry's grocery store with the green and red icing. And I'm here for it. Of course, at my tender age, Brad, I have to moderate how many I consume. But particularly sugar cookies, the holiday themed sugar cookies, I've consumed so many in my life. Loved it as a kid. Still love them now, just not as frequently. It makes my nice list. I hope you agree.
I cannot stand the bad, flavorless holiday sugar cookie. Cannot stand it. Because like, describe the flavor for me, Tyler?
Sugary.
Yeah, that's all you got.
And
it's
some dough.
It's just sweet with
give it to me
with butter. I need more than that. I can't have just the sweet, because if I have just the sweet, I can go suck on a candy back there. Like I'm good. I don't need to throw some sugar in my mouth. Now you get like a fruit flavor inside of that icing, and I'm all in. You put a little fruit flavor or something interesting into the cookie dough, I'm all in. If you overcook them, and now they're like the crunchy, crispy ones with the icing on top, I don't want it at all. It's like eating a sugary Nature Valley bar. If it's a little soft, like those Loft House cookies, I can eat those all day. I know those are not made out of food. I don't care. They're so good. So I'm going to put them on my naughty list.
Well, I'm over your response, but I love that for you. I am very excited about these next topics that we have in store. I'm going to save my energy for these next ones. Brad, what do we have?
Christmas Eve church services. Naughty or nice?
This is
careful.
Nice.
I was going to say careful. God's listening.
This is nice. That
nice.
I didn't expect that. This is true. Yeah. I am the son and the nephew of pastors, and I don't want to be disowned by my family. Even though most of them are on the East Coast. I don't know if they'll listen. Hopefully they will. I know they're very busy. This has got to be nice. How I was raised, what it brings to people's lives. Brad, you kind of touched on this a little bit earlier, and I'm excited to hear your thoughts on it. It just really provides folks with so much comfort and joy,
Mhm.
particularly services around this time of year. Given my family, given my affiliation, 100% on the nice list. Christmas Eve, Christmas week, Christmas night services, 100% it's got to be a yes on the
Yeah,
nice list.
it's on the nice list for me too. I have a Christian studies degree. I grew up in the church. Like, there's no way I'm putting it on the naughty list. But you're getting a little ahead of yourself with the comfort and joy there. God bless you, merry gentlemen, is a song, and that is tomorrow's topic of conversation. Our next topic today, though, in traditions, board games. Tyler, naughty or nice?
Big nice. Big nice. I teased this earlier. We're talking Uno, we're talking Monopoly. Those are really the big two
Mhm.
growing up. I love board games. I want to get more into it. Quite frankly, it's just so refreshing to engage with family,
Yeah,
friends outside of screens. Outside of screens, just doing something that's kinesthetic, that's communal. It can get a little bit spicy if we bring out the draw eight. Because in my family,
yeah.
that's what we
There
did.
you
We
go.
did
I was
just
gonna
end at
say,
draw four. We were drawing eight,
double them
Brad. We
up,
were
double
drawing
them up.
16 if it got really spicy, if there was a real rivalry going on. So
You're playing it the correct way, not the Uno rules way.
no, we did
Yeah,
not follow the rule book there.
nobody does,
It can be quite
and you
cutthroat,
shouldn't. Yeah.
but it just has given me so many great memories over the years. Board games, big nice for me, 1000%.
I same for me, man. Like, I like playing a cooperative board game more than a competitive one because I do get spicy. I get really heated with stuff. And
It goes
it's
down.
well, it's especially with Monopoly where it's like, all right, well, this this thing happened here that I can't control, and I just got kind of screwed. And as soon as one person gets ahead, it's pretty much over. Like, as soon as that person's up, the game's done.
We just played Monopoly over Thanksgiving. My dad, total, total, just amazing Monopoly player. He's amazing at many things, Brad. Being a dad, bowling, and Monopoly. Like he has cornered the market
Wow.
on these things.
Gonna have
Yeah,
to go bowling with them.
he's
That sounds
ruthless.
fun.
He buys the houses and the property tax, and
Maybe Mrs. Calling.
I don't
I
know.
have
I don't
we play
know. I
some
gotta talk with him.
we play some Pandemic. Maybe that's too soon for people, but like, Pandemic is a fun game. Everybody has a role. You can only do certain things or different turns. You're trying to find the keywords before the outbreak gets too big. And I swear to you, that game just understands that you're about to win and totally railroads you. It's like it knows what you're doing. It's a blast to play with a bunch of people. We've done Betrayal at House on Haunted Hill, where you try to cooperatively do something, and once you reach a certain moment, you find out which one of you is actually like the murderer, ghost, whatever, and then everybody's roles change. And then either if you're the murderer, now you're the one that's like, okay, now I got to kill everybody in the game, and this is my goal. I have to stop them, and they have to do certain things to stop you. And it's fun because all the games evolve and the change are all different. A lot of fun. I have probably 100 board games that were up in the playroom. Now they're in bins. I love some board games. I don't get to play them enough. Like I said, it's really hard to be like, so today we're going to explain the Eldritch Horror. It's really complicated and takes about an hour to set up. Are you ready, 7-year-old? It's not really a thing we can do. So, but we're also not at Monopoly yet. Tyler, the next one, I can't wait to hear from you because you said it was a typo. I can't wait to hear what happened because I was really confused. I thought it was a Two Americas thing. Mess. Naughty or nice?
Okay, so I have to combine this with one of the final items on our list.
Ooh.
I put
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with this typo, but my idea was mess slash communication with exes.
Sit in
Every
it.
ho-
Yeah.
every holiday season, I'm gonna ask you to go deep in your bag for this one, Brad. This is obviously pre the great Jessica. Every holiday season, exes will reach out to wish you well, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas. I've been the ex to do that. I've received communication from exes. And so you have a decision to make. Maybe this goes into, do you pick naughty or do you pick nice? Whether you return that communication, which, okay, then if it leads to, hey, do you want to hang out? How do you go about that? It's probably not right to just ghost people heading into the new year. So I put that mess in terms of how do you go about communication with exes, because that's when people start to feel really froggy and they say, oh man, like I miss this person, or they miss you when they reach out. They want to say what's up and well wishes. But then you can also take the approach to mess of just the literal mess that you have around this holiday season of wrapping paper, of stuff. Where are you going to fit it in your home?
Oh.
So the latter is naughty for sure. The communication with exes,
Hmm.
this is a tough one, Brad. I'm gonna say nice with the expectation. With hold on. This comes with terms. With the expectation,
Not the terms and conditions.
this is with terms and conditions, but we're actually going to read these. We're not just going to
Yeah.
check the box
Not
like
just
we do
agree.
on
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah.
This has to come with the terms and conditions of it's not a one size fits all plan. It really it depends with the ex. There are some exes. I want our listeners to hear this. You know, you should not text them back this holiday. Hear me out. But then there are others where you may have reached the stage in your life, in your relationship with them, dare I say, where you know, oh, we can have a cordial relationship. Maybe even it's an opportunity to acknowledge both of you have grown and you can develop a friendship. Maybe you decide to rekindle, who knows? But these terms depend on the specific ex we're talking about. The literal mess, naughty, the communication with exes, nice. This is also coming from someone who is chronically single. So take that advice as you will. Brad Winchester, happily married for many years. Your thoughts on the mess that can be the holiday season?
Well, happily married means naughty. I will never ever reach out to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever to an ex, unless this ex is a friend and has been a longtime friend since then, and everybody knows about this friend. If there's a secret ex communication happening here, especially in a marriage now, like you got problems. But the the occasional reach out, I have a couple of friends that I'll reach out to that we dated briefly, and that one's fine. I don't usually typically say Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas to somebody I dated for a long time. Nah, that feels wrong. So I'm gonna say naughty, all the way naughty. Also, I don't need that noise in my life. I'm good. Uh,
And sometimes it's geographic. I think particularly when we were younger and we were in school, it's we're
oh
coming
yeah,
home.
yeah, yeah,
We're home for the holidays. I haven't seen you in a minute.
yeah,
What's up?
yeah. And for me, it's like everybody's at least 2,000 miles away, so I'm good. Okay, Tyler, last one on our list: school performances, naughty or nice?
This is so nice. I'm thinking of Freya's most recent performance, Feliz Navidad Jones. We'll actually
Yes,
talk about that song during our music episode
100% going to. Yeah,
on a future
yep.
episode. But
Mhm.
from the joy I see it brings people in my life that I love dearly, including my great co-host here, it's just so adorable. When you sent me that video of Freya, my favorite part of this, because obviously you know my answer, my favorite part of this was just seeing the different levels of commitment
Yes,
from
it's so
Freya
good,
and her peers.
so
And
good.
I was this way. I've seen video evidence of this. I was this way where you have some kids in the class who are committed. They've attended practice. They know their song. They're dancing. And then you have others who did not understand the assignment or are just nervous and are just
Yeah.
trying to figure it out. So I love seeing all of the variation. I love just hearing and seeing the proud families in the audience.
Mhm.
I'm so glad we're closing with this. For sure making my nice list. I love it. It's adorable. We need more of this. Let's keep up the momentum.
Yeah, it's nice for sure. I know there's a certain age where it's like, it's less nice, but there's something about hearing a high school choir sing chorals that really puts me in the spirit. My hometown director, John Beck, did a great job every year with the Christmas concert. Kids would walk in holding candles, singing Silent Night. That's how they entered to get to their spots for the choir concert. It was really cool. It's a little bit different out here, but there's something about that really put me in the spirit. And seeing Freya up in the stands for "I Want to Wish You a Merry Christmas," always making sure to turn and point directly at the camera that we had holding up was awesome.
Camera TV ready. Camera
Yes,
ready. She knew
yeah,
the hard cam.
she
She
knew
saw
the
the red
hard
light.
cam, man. Yeah, absolute
That was
nice list thing.
amazing.
How
I
do you?
love that.
I mean, they're kids, they're children. Like it's the greatest source of joy during this season is seeing it in kids. all kids. I don't believe that there's bad kids. I can't believe that. Um, this season's for them, and to get to see those little moments, that's so awesome. Definitely on the nice list. Well, thank you so much for checking out day 2. We have more coming your way. We have music tomorrow. Super excited for that. I'm sure there will be no controversy or disagreements on this next very easy to talk about conversation. Can't wait to hear what you guys say. Stick with us. Thank you for coming today. We'll see you tomorrow.